Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, and welcome to the Chevrolet display. Welcome to the most electrifying place here at the show. Chevrolet is home to the 2011 Volt, a revolutionary vehicle that can deliver up to 50 miles of gasoline and emissions-free electric driving with the extended range capability of up to 300 additional miles. Now, Volt is unlike anything else in production today because it uses battery power alone to power the wheels of this vehicle at all speeds and all times for trips up to 50 miles. Now, this is different than a hybrid. Let me explain to you why. In a hybrid vehicle, you would switch between a gasoline engine powering the wheels, then the electric motor. In the Chevrolet Volt, the electric motor is always powering the wheels of the vehicle. So what happens after that 50-mile range? Well, don't worry, you're not stranded. There is a gas engine on board, but it's not powering the drivetrain. Its main function is to run a generator. In turn, that generator powers your electric drive unit, and at the same time, you maintain energy in your battery, and you can continue on driving for up to 300 additional miles. Not to mention, you never have to worry about being stranded by a depleted battery, nor will you ever have range anxiety with the Chevrolet Volt. Now, this vehicle was originally unveiled back in 2007 at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit. You can tell by looking at it, it's both beautiful as well as efficient. GM engineers and design teams have spent hundreds of hours in the wind tunnel with Volt, testing and refining this technology, making sure that this vehicle would reach that range of up to 50 miles, gas and emissions free. Now, what they came up with was an extremely aerodynamically efficient design. Let's take a closer look. Up front, we have this rounded, flush front fascia and a closed front grille to enable the air to easily travel around the vehicle. You'll notice an aggressive rake on the front windshield as well as that rear back glass, which helps to reduce turbulence and drag. Now, if you take a look in the rear of the vehicle, you'll see that there's sharp edges and a specially designed rear spoiler. This helps the air to flow off and away from the vehicle quickly. And we also have specially tuned low rolling resistant tires, which are going to help out with fuel economy as well. But let's talk about recharging, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to take a look right there because that is where you plug your vehicle in. That's right, you plug into a common 120 volt household outlet. This is going to take about 10 hours to get that full charge, or if you needed to charge a bit quicker, no problem. You can also plug into a 240 volt outlet, and that's going to charge your vehicle in about 4 hours. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering, well, that sounds great, but what's it going to do to my electric bill? Well, I'm so glad you asked, and I'm happy to tell you that on a national average, it's about $1.50 a charge. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, $1.50. Now, that's probably less than a cup of your favorite coffee. Or think of it this way. If you were charging your Volt on a daily basis, you would be using less electric energy annually than your refrigerator or freezer. So you're not drawing a lot of amps when charging this vehicle. Now, GM estimates that while Volt is under battery power, it costs 2 cents per mile to drive this vehicle. Compare that to a gas-powered vehicle at 12 cents per mile. So let's just say you were to drive your Volt 40 miles each day. You're already looking at an average savings of about $1,500 a year. That's about 1/6 the cost of driving a conventional gasoline-powered vehicle. But if it's not enough just to be the most efficient vehicle on the road, Volt will even offer you a spirited driving performance. This is a front-wheel drive vehicle. The electric motor delivers the equivalent of 150 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of instantaneous electric torque. Not to mention, this gorgeous vehicle can reach a top speed of 100 miles an hour. That's pretty impressive, ladies and gentlemen. But let's take a look inside, because you're going to see that you have all the convenience features and the amenities that you're expecting to find within the family sedan. Now, Chevrolet Volt offers it all. The first thing you would notice when driving this vehicle is how remarkably quiet it is in that interior cabin. Now, that's due to the lack of engine noise and also special sound deadening materials found inside. But I'm sure you guys have also noticed all the advanced technologies inside also. Now, I'm happy to tell you that the majority of these are all standard. Like those two 7-inch LCD screens, those come standard with every Volt. Now the one in the center console is a touch screen with all your infotainment and climate controls, plus it has standard navigation as well. Beneath that in the center stack, all of those buttons are touch sensitive as well. Now above the steering wheel, we have what we call a driver configurable vehicle information display. What this means basically is that you get to choose what you see on that screen. Now of course you have your speedometer and your odometer, but there's plenty of other information taking place within the vehicle as well, like battery charge, how many gallons of gas you've used. You can even monitor how efficiently you're driving, which plays an important role in a vehicle like Chevrolet Volt. Now you'll have the availability of a 30-gigabyte hard drive for maps and music storage, Bluetooth, USB Bluetooth for music streaming, a premium 6-speaker audio system from Bose, and even a premium interior trim which includes leather seating and leather steering wheel and also heated seats. Now you'll get 5 years of OnStar for free with this vehicle. That's the directions and connections plan, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to include OnStar's crash notification, the directions and connections plan, and this is all thanks to Chevrolet Connect. It allows you to connect from your smartphone. So from your BlackBerry or your iPhone, you can lock your doors, unlock your doors, turn on your lights, honk your horn. You can even send a remote start command from your phone to your vehicle. That's the kind of technology beyond the battery that we're talking about here at Chevrolet. Now speaking of that battery, ladies and gentlemen, we get a lot of questions about where that battery is located. So what I want to do is draw your attention over here in front of our display. We have the Volt chassis on display. Now right down the center of that, you can see the battery. It also runs across the back where the seats would be, so it's T-shaped. Now if you were to stack that T end on end, it's about 6 feet tall, weighs approximately 400 pounds, I should say, and it's comprised of over 220 lithium-ion polymer cells. There's 223 in there to be exact. Now this battery has a liquid thermal management system, so you don't have to worry about those batteries overheating. And they've been tested in extreme heat and extreme cold out of Pikes Peak, Colorado, Death Valley, and also northern Canada. So you can be assured that they will last. They will have an 8-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and it's going to include all the electric components within the vehicle as well. Those batteries are made in Brownstown, Michigan, and I'm happy to announce we will start production on Chevrolet Volt at the end of this month. Now there are 7 major markets where this vehicle will first be released. By the end of next month, so end of December, we're looking at having them in California, Washington, D.C., the metropolitan New York area, and also Austin, Texas. Now, if you'd like to learn more about the revolutionary vehicle you see sitting here behind me, visit us on the web at Chevy.com, or if you're interested in purchasing a Volt or ordering one, go to Chevy.com, and you can also be connected there at GetMyVolt.com. Now, if you're interested in receiving further information, you can stop by and talk to me. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions or send you out that information. Thanks again for stopping by the Volt display. Once again, my name is Samantha. Any other questions, be sure to ask me. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day here at the South Florida International Auto Show.